guys, it's Wednesday the 20th and I am about to head out. I have a doctor's appointment today for my 30 weeks. And I had to stop at Target on the way because I need, okay. So I got a new maternity shirt, but it's white. For some reason, I thought I would get a white shirt. Weird, right? But I can totally see my maternity pants, like the band through the shirt, so I need to get a tank top. I had one, but I can't find it, so I want to grab one of those and put it on so I'm not embarrassed. And I'm on a hunt for a Hatch Rest sound machine. It's this really popular sound machine for kids that like changes color, you control it with your phone, it plays sounds, I think it plays songs. Evie is acting really weird about going to bed and taking naps and stuff. She doesn't like she's scared of her current sound machine, which is like a hippo that projects lights on the ceiling. And we were planning on getting her this one anyway later, but we'll just go ahead and get it now and see if that fixes it. It's a bad angle. I'm just known for that, I guess. And then I guess today I'll be asking the protocols for my hospital for delivery, because the last 2 appointments I had were with a doctor that does not deliver, so why would I ask him? And I'll update you when I find out what the deal is. Alright, so I'm back from my appointment. Obviously it's like almost 9. And I thought I would go over what they said. I don't know if you can hear her monitor. I'll turn it down. Did I talk about going to Target earlier? Well, I went and they had the thing, the sound machine, and it's in there right now. The only thing I don't like so far is that like I'm using like one of the lullabies, but it plays the same lullaby over and over. I do like that it like you can change literally almost any color. And it said red is relaxing for kids, so it's like a reddish orange. It is pretty cool though. I like that I control it from my phone, because I realized after she was in there that I was probably gonna be able to hear it in our bedroom, and I don't like sound machines. I'm a very, very light sleeper. So I'll probably end up turning the sound part off and then just leaving the light on as a night light. You know, she has a night light in her room. Anyway, so my appointment. This is the first day I had to wait for the doctor to come in, like almost an hour. I was like really like getting upset. I thought they like forgot about me, because it sounded like they were like joking around out there, like they were like done for the day. But I feel like the doctor I saw today is normally like a few minutes behind. She's the one that's the head of the practice. She's this older lady. And so, I gained 6 pounds since my last appointment, and I wanted to die. It's probably because I've been eating cinnamon toast, not cereal, the cinnamon toast, like it's my job. I need to cut back. I go every 2 weeks now. Anyway, so she's like, do you have any questions? And I said, just tell me what is going on at the hospital. I'm not really stressed about it. I just like to know. And plus, like, in my July due date mom's group, I feel like somebody's having a baby every day, like early. It's just crazy. I didn't know that was like a thing. I'm being serious, like every day somebody has a freaking baby early. And so if you hear that sound in my throat, it sounds like I'm burping while I'm talking. It's not. I can't. It's this like, it's like a gas problem I have. I'm not burping. I like can't. She was like, well, you still have 10 weeks. Like, it's probably not going to be like this when you come deliver. And I was like, I know. I just would like to know what's going on. Because when I got there, it was the first time since this whole thing has started. Like, we've been required to wear masks for the first appointment they said they would like you to wear a mask and I didn't wear one. And then this is my second appointment where it was mandatory. So like over a month has been going on. But today was the first day that they had covers on the chairs, like plastic covers, that people wouldn't sit in them. So it kind of freaked me out a little bit. I was like, oh my God, it's like getting worse. And she was like, yeah, you have 10 weeks. Like, this stuff I tell you probably won't even be in effect when you come in. I was like, I know, just in case. Just like to be aware of what could be happening. I gotta go to the bathroom. Alright, I just recorded like 10 minutes of talking and then my phone just stopped and deleted it, so I said, are they testing? Yes. They are testing everybody. Well, no. If you are scheduled for an induction or a cesarean, you will go get tested 2 days before your due date at the hospital I go to, which is in Cincinnati, Ohio. And then, but if you go into labor like on your own, then you'll get rapid tested when you come in. And as far as I can tell, she didn't say, but I think they just screen your person. Like just take the temperature and ask questions. Then you have to wear a mask. And I said, did I wear it the whole time? And she said, yes. And I said, even while you're pushing? And she said, I don't make my moms wear a mask while they're pushing. I think that's stupid. I was like, you're right, it is stupid. I understand laboring, it's fine, but I think making somebody push with a mask on is just inhumane. And she said, now I don't know what my other doctors in the practice are doing, but that's how I'm handling it. And I was like, okay. And she goes, and honestly, like the reason I don't think this will be going on still, like these rules in July, is because we tested, she said at like 470 or something, or people, and only 19 had come back positive and 17 of them were actually symptomatic. On Monday, when she was on call last, there was not a single COVID patient in the hospital. So, which kind of makes sense because the university hospital is literally right down the street. So like I would think they would get most of the cases. The hospital I'm going to is mainly known for delivering babies. So somebody told me on the mom group that, because I didn't ask her this, I forgot, that they will only separate you and your baby if you are symptomatic. Yeah, she said she wouldn't make me push with a mask on, but it depends on the doctor. So that made me feel good. And then I asked about visitors, because I heard you have one, which is pretty much standard across the country, and they can't come and go. They had to stay. So the plan was, if you didn't know, was Sam would come with me to the hospital, and then I think my mom's gonna come here and watch the dogs and Evie, and then like a couple hours after Nolan is born, he would just come home and then come pick me up when I was done, if he couldn't come back. She said the one person is true, like it can be different people, but he can leave and come back. They said they don't really want you to, but they understand people have like other kids and pets and jobs. So she said they won't really say anything if he goes and comes back. It just has to be the same person. But she said that the regular part of the hospital, where they weren't allowing any visitors, just started allowing a visitor again. So she thinks in July, at least I'd be able to have a different visitor each day. Does that make sense? So like Sam would be there the first day, and then the next day my mom could come. I'm still sad that Evie won't be able to come in and meet her brother in the hospital, but so that was a kind of a relief, is that he could leave, so like he could just come to the hospital for a few hours each day and then come back home. I mean, it's only for a couple days, but I don't want Evie to be confused. And then she was like, well, don't you want your husband to go get you food? I was like, well, yeah. Well, mainly I just have him go get me iced coffee. That was like the first thing. Well, when Evie was born, she was born literally 3 minutes after the cafeteria closed, and I was so hungry. I was so hungry because it's been over 24 hours since I'd eaten anything, and I ended up having Jimmy John's delivered to the hospital, and it was the best Jimmy John's I've ever had. Ever. It was so good. With some salt and vinegar chips. I don't know. They sound like prison last meals. What they should be talking about is like the first meal you have after you have a baby, because that's like the real iconic stuff right there. So yeah, I guess if you have a baby and the cafeteria was closed, you just aren't gonna eat. But now she said that you can leave and come back. Oh, I heard a lot of moms were like getting released early from the hospital. So like at my hospital, if you have like a regular vaginal delivery, it's 48 hours. If you have a cesarean, unless there was some crazy complication, it's 72 hours. So with Evie, she was born at 7:03, and I left the day that I was supposed to leave, but I left at noon because I was going crazy. So let me leave like 7 hours early. But people were saying they're leaving at like 24 hours, and I asked about that, and she said that's mainly people that want to leave because they're scared. And I'm not trying to sound like dumb, but I'm staying at the hospital until they tell me to leave, unless it's like that kind of situation again where it's like late in the night, because help is help. They come in, they wake you, say, hey, it's time to feed your baby. They bring you food. I ain't gonna leave early unless they want me to. So yeah, they didn't say, it honestly didn't sound very different. I mean, obviously it's different, but she does not think all these things are gonna be in place in July. And another optimistic thing that happened was when I was leaving and I was making my next appointments, because now I go every 2 weeks like I said before. I scheduled with my favorite dude, because I haven't seen him at all yet this pregnancy, and I've been trying to see him the whole time and can't. And I just usually just go with the latest appointment, not the next appointment, but the one after that. They said, oh, we have a 4:50. I was like, oh, okay, because they had to shorten their hours because of the virus. And she goes, yeah, after this date, we're going back to our normal hours. So that's promising that they're going back to normal hours soon. I don't know what I expect to actually be in place in July. It's definitely not going to be just like it was, obviously, but I'm optimistic. I mean, it's obviously still like scary. I mean, I'm still more scared of the actual childbirth aspect than pushing this kid out. And if you are pregnant right now and you are scared, and I know every state is different with their rules right now, but if you're due soon, it's gonna be okay. Okay? It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna go great. I guess I gained 6 pounds, so overall, so far, I've gained 19 pounds, which overall is very good for me. But I'm almost back to my weight that I had Evie with, but I did not lose all the baby weight after Evie, so I've only gained almost 20 pounds. With Evie, I gained 60. Anyway, I gotta go right now because my phone just told me it's gonna turn off. So I guess I'll just see you guys in the next video. Bye.